All right. I think we're live. Seem to be having some technical issues here, but we'll see what we got going on here. Yeah, nice. Well, for some reason my audio is not going through my headphones at the moment. So we're just going to take a few secs here and we are going to fix that. All right. Well, it worked for a sec and then it went away. What do we got? Let's try it again. Output. All right. My God. This is a surprisingly complex process, hey? So I'm going to try and reconnect a few things here. Seems like it's working. I just don't really have a control panel going, which is okay. Turn up the sound on this a bit. Sorry about the delay, folks, if there's anyone on, but we will get going shortly. No. That's not what I want. So I've got, I'm just learning how to do this whole YouTube deal at the moment. And right now, I'm trying to get signed into our, and all I can hear in the background are people wailing. So let's get to a site of grace here. I guess I can just fast travel there. There we go. That'll put us in a position where at least we're not listening to people wailing and complaining. Let's hang out for a sec together. All right. Well, I think what we might end up having to do here is just live with it as it is until we get ourselves sorted, and we'll go from there. But it's too bad because I can't really get my chat going and stuff, which I was hoping to do. So we're just going to give it another few seconds here. All right. Oh, I think I might have got it here. Let's see what we got going on here. We'll just put in our password. Well, we're getting there. Oh, see, I'm supposed to be getting text messages or whatever. Fun times. Check your device. Oh, it finally worked. There we go. Skip this. Not now. Oh, there we go. I think we're where we need to be here. Amazing. All right, here we go. So we're going to close this. And we are going to get started here. So, plan for the day. We're going to do a little bit of messing around. We're going to use this character here, and we are going to get ourselves in a position where we are a little bit more caught up with our primary playthrough. So what I want to do is, I guess, give you a brief introduction as to exactly what's going on here. So this is my alt playthrough, and I'm going to use this guy to get through our 100% playthrough. But before we get too far into it, what I'd like to do is get us a couple Ashes of War. So what I wanted to do is have this guy as kind of our practice. And what I mean by that is I'm a little rusty from the work that I've been doing over the summer and stuff like that. And what I want to do is utilize this playthrough to shake the rust off, but also have this character follow along specifically so that we're able to, I'm actually going to go over here, do alternate endings to certain quests. So when we get to certain points in the quest line where it says either do A or B, I'm going to do A or B with the primary character, our OnyxBeast, and this guy will be the one that we're going to use to do the alternative. And that'll just give us a cool alternate view, but sometimes I don't necessarily want to dig into an episode so deeply, and we'll use this guy for those particular events. So let's do this. So step one is, so there's a couple Ashes of War that I want to pick up while I'm running through, so that we can have a little bit of variety from the magic build that we're doing on the primary. And if, when in doubt, big bunk. That's kind of how I play games. So we're going to have our magic playthrough as our main playthrough, and this is going to be how we're going to test out the bosses, and I love strength builds. So let's see how this works out, because he's probably going to kill me. Alright, so don't burn me. Don't burn me, don't burn me, don't burn me. We're safe. Alright. Perfect. Now, I don't think there's anyone on the stream on at the moment, but when somebody is on, I would love to hear some feedback on the audio. So, let's see how this plays out. So, you'll also notice that I don't have any Sites of Grace here. I did kill Grail so I could get 100,000 runes so that I could get enough to one-hand this weapon. But I didn't want to rest at any of the Graces in Caelid because I don't want it to screw up the quest line with Melania, but I don't think it's that much of an issue. So I think I might just pick this one up. I'm not going to rest at them and get yanked to Round Table Hold yet, but in the interim what I'll do is I'll pick up a few anyways, just so that we're on our way in that regard. So this is kind of the route I take when obviously I want to get a ton of runes, and also if I need the Dectus medallion, which I'm skipping at the moment. I'll come back and get it later if I want to. I already snuck through here real quick and I picked up this item. I guess I should pick up this Grace too, shouldn't I? That way if I die, at least I don't have to start over from, what is it, Fort Faroth? But, so this is my shortcut. I generally go right here. Oh, I'm gonna die. Ooh, I don't know how I didn't die there. Yeah, don't know how I didn't die there. Just picking stuff up on our way by. So you'll notice on my spell list I have Rock Sling. So I've already been here. And I also have the Gravity Staff. I don't remember quite what it's called. So this is going to be magic adjacent. We're just going to poise break some dudes. I do feel like my audio might be a little on the high side, so I'm going to pull it down just a smidge here. And we'll do a test if anybody does in fact elect to log on here. Obviously nighttime with the night boss there. I don't have this map fragment. Let's grab that. We got it. Off we go. And I don't know. Yeah, I didn't come down here. So at least we'll get this golden seed as well. And if you haven't guessed it yet, the entire reason I'm coming down here is definitely not to go into the Redmane Castle up ahead here. Although that might be in the cards at some point to get the red hot wet blade. But I want to get crag blade. So we're going to make big bonk stick with big poise break. And then we're going to pick up where we left off. And there's a couple fun things I want to try and do here. So we'll pick up this grace. And then I did hear the horn, so we're going to get the hell out of here. I don't know if that horn was for us or not, but... So, this is Cragblade here. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, I missed. And one more. There we go. Cragblade. Okay, so that's step one. Step two is I would also like to get Lion's Claw if I can get away with it without aggroing anything too ridiculous. Oh god, there's one right there. There's one right there. I am in trouble. We'll see how this works out. So, oh Jesus, there's another one there. All right. So, I need to get my stamina back, and the best way to kind of get around these dudes is to actually find obstacles like this. Yeah, that's working. Can he see me? Is that why? Holy shit, he can see me. Look at him there. And they're coming, so let's get out of here. Oh yeah. The leash on those is pretty big. It's crazy. All right. Where are we here? That's the church. I don't really want anything from here. So the castle I want to go to is right in front of us there. Bit of a run. I think we got away from everyone though, so we win. Ooh, that is a dragon. Alright. I'm getting yelled at by my computer. Away we go. So, we got to get through the cumbugs up here. Yeah, these guys. Oh god. Let's just do this. There we go. No, there's more there. I'm gonna heal just so that I'm on the safe side. What is this? Lifesteal Fist. Ooh. I have never used that before. Maybe we should add that to the list of things we should try. These guys shouldn't aggro. Okay, we're good. Well, this will get us where we need to be. The tough part here is going to be well, there's a few tough parts. The first being obviously everything that we need to get through, including the archer that has the Radon Ash of War. So we may die here. I can live with losing 3,800 runes. And what we want to do is, here comes the archer. You ready? And there he is. He's aggroed now. So since we're here, we might as well get Flame Grant Me Strength or Power Within, I guess. The Elden Ring version of Power Within. without the HP loss. There it is. Oh wow, I got lucky there, nice. So we should have a bunch of people. Yeah, there they are. And we're just gonna ignore this guy. It's okay. I belong here, I promise. Verdon and I go way back. There we go. And then in we go. I think I'm under leveled for here, and where that's going to become really apparent is with him. So I want to fight him to get his Ash of War, but it probably won't go well. So, you know what they say. Off we go. Can I handle this? No. All right. Wow. How did I not die? And that's how. Okay. That didn't work. Steak America, that's nice. Okay, so not a bad start, honestly. That's fine. Let's get rid of this. And then let's get rid of these. And like, I'm not gonna waste too much time on this, but I do want Lion's Claw if I can get him. If I can't, then what we'll do is we'll just make do without. Question is, so he's hanging out here. Did I lose HP from this drop? No, I survived it. All right, there we go. That is not a lot of damage. How long? Yeah. Oh, well, Poise Break is nice, that's for sure. Wish I would have gotten the crit, though. Heal? Yeah. And then, oh boy. I'm in trouble. I'm gonna heal again. Ooh, I don't know how I got away with that. All right. And we got him. Second try. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. So we got what we wanted. So now the plan was to do, I'm just gonna take off my, get my stuff organized here. What I'm gonna do is put on my checklist so that we're able to get started on, so this is Weeping Peninsula. So step one, get rid of that, is to see Arena. So we're gonna go check her out. We are trying to parallel our main playthrough here, so we are gonna mirror it as much as possible. But we're gonna do it fast styles. And I do have one plan. Everything is relatively off the hip, aside from the standard checklist stuff. But there is an interesting way that I want to try killing a boss based on a comment I saw on a Logos Junior stream. So I'm going to leave you guys on the hook until we actually do it, and hopefully it works out. Okay, so for now, oh crap.
Forgive me. To determine if you had it
Okay,
seems
so we're gonna
torrent,
skip
whereas
through the
there
dialogue
is
here.
but one I can take gathering.
I don't want to go to the round table hole right now, so we're just gonna skip that. And then, no. Thank you, but we're good. And the whole reason I did that was because I wanted to put an Ash of War on this
Hello?
thing, and I didn't even do it.
Is some might I bend your ear for my name is a real servant.
Castle Morn.
But I swear, my good father
Give you
decided
this letter. Take it to my
The
dad.
servants, they've since come. I fear it's please. Would you mind my soul wish, please?
And we'll deliver
Thank
the
you.
letter.
Then please deliver it to. Please, he can be stubborn.
There it is. Off we go. So from here, do I want the Morning Star? I feel like I don't see why not. Oh, crap. Let's grab the Morning Star. Upgrade mats? Yeah. Now, I'm going to skip this Ash of War because it's a bow Ash of War, and I hate bow Ash of Wars. They're, well, that's not true. I don't hate them. I just don't see any interest in, or have any interest in using them. So we might as well move on. Let's see what he's selling, because I constantly forget. Purchase. Upgrade mats. I don't know if we need them yet. I'm going to take this. Why not? Definitely want this. Definitely want this. And aside from that, do I want the Crimson Medallion? Don't think I do. So while we're here, let's see. All right, I get it. Hammer Talisman. Stamina reducing attacks. That's kind of what we're going for here, right? So next step, we'll throw on an Ash of War like I said I was going to do. So we're going to go here to this guy, and I was thinking Cragblade to start. That seems like a good one. So, we talked to Arena. We want to go to the Church of Pilgrimage. Alright, where's the Church of Pilgrimage? I feel like it's this way. Oh. We're gonna get a little bit of faith in this character as well, so that we can use Flame Grant Me, and eventually Golden Bow, and possibly when we get to Liurnia, Howlish Brewery. I think that does 20% boost. So we'll probably grab enough faith to do that, but like I think Howl actually requires close to 20 faith or something. That's something we can look into. But all in good time. So, Site of Grace here, might as well. What's my, oh, I thought I was fat rolling. What do I have here? Medium roll? Yeah, there we go. I could just tell by the way he was running that he seemed like just a little slower. So maybe the next few stats will go in endurance so that we can eventually have a little bit more carrying capacity, since we're strength bro here. So why don't we play this a little unsafe? And before we go to the Church of Pilgrimage, why don't we go kill a Erdtree Avatar. I want to jump here. Oh, I never make that jump. Awesome. Okay. All right. He's just going to come and be an idiot. There we go. I don't know why I thought there'd be more than one required. Okay. So, poise break, boss fight. Here we go. I meant to do this. Excuse me. So let's see how this goes. One. Okay, that was a bad start. Definitely a bad start. There we go. And then we can heal on his way back up. I shouldn't have done that. So what are we going to get here? He's dead. Baby Easy Town. All right. Baby game for babies, as Bushy would say. And those are pretty handy, so we're doing good there. We'll grab this Grace, but we won't fight this boss yet. So, door opens. Back out we go. So, I believe Church of Pilgrimage is across the way here. This is what I was talking about. Probably shouldn't have gotten any of the Graces in Caelid because it did initiate my let's go to Round Table Hold dialogue. But I don't necessarily care too much about the dialogue here because we did do it in the primary playthrough with OnyxBeast. Let's see if we can get some endurance. Level up. Not yet. Flasks, yes please. And then, yeah, so she won't talk to me unless I go to Round Table Hold. So we met Arena. We're not going to talk to Melon at Church of Pilgrimage, which I didn't check if that's what this is, but I assume it is. So next step is to, well, let's be honest. There's two things that need to happen here, since we're already here. We're gonna go get the other, what is it? Not the Sacred Tear. What I just picked up, but I'm too stupid to remember. Inventory. Okay, Sacred Tear. I thought it was Sacred Tear was a golden seed, and a golden seed was a Sacred Tear, so that's where that is. And then once we're done at this church, I'm gonna go grab the flashlight and then we'll get out of here. If you're wondering what the flashlight is, you're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm not even gonna bother with this Site of Grace, I don't care. Because we're gonna get another one by our flashlight bro. Alright. What I like to do sometimes is, because these things are so loud, I'll make them come down so that they don't keep gonging, but we won't be here long enough to for that to matter. So, you have a flashlight from sir.
How can I?
Purchase this. Twos. How many twos do I have? 3. I'll take those. And 4,000 souls. Yeah, sure. Why not? There's one
Have
left.
a safe journey.
We're going to be going into pretty much every cave we can get away with. So getting those is pretty important. Okay. So the next step on our thing here is to talk to Edgar in the castle. So let's go do that. And on the way by, we'll grab the map fragment, the golden seed, and take out a golem. Ooh, no thank you. I am gonna get hit, I think. Hide behind this tree. Hide behind this tree. Oh. Hide behind. That was close. Okay, so he's got another arrow knocked, so we'll go back here. There it is. We'll let him shoot one more. Right here. Wait for it. There it is. Now, I do not need to Cragblade, but I will anyways. One, two. This was entirely unnecessary, but fun nonetheless. All right, so Edgar next. And then we'll go to the Misbegotten. Kind of a fuzzy look to the blade on the way up. Hey, that's kind of weird. And then back to normal. Weird. Okay, so we're gonna sneak by these dudes. And, oh, you know what? I'm gonna Cragblade and take out our pumpkin head bud. Ready? Because poise breaking these guys is kind of fun. One. Oh, he's just gonna die. Yeah, never mind. Ooh, really? I never get this. I know I'm heavy loaded. Oh, fuck. All right. That was entirely useless. Okay, well, I want to wear the pumpkin head, so I'm definitely going to... can I lighten things up? Still heavy. Still heavy. Still heavy. Darn. Okay, well, put some pants on. And I do want to be able to cast some spells, so we'll do this. And, oh, now I'm heavy load. So definitely not these. Well, that'll teach me for not making sure the, to send a lift back down. All right, I'm just gonna double check that my stream is actually still working properly, because I don't have a lot of faith in how this is all working at the moment. Yeah, we're good. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna remember to send the lift back down this time. And then let's see what the damage difference is on Pumpkinhead with, might as well just get this out of the way so that it's not bugging me anymore. There we go. Without Cragblade, I want to see what the damage difference is. Because what is this blade? It's only +3. But that was a lot of damage. Alright, so get my runes. And okay. Alright, well, this dude's OP right now. Is he coming? He is not. Up we go. So we're gonna do this fast. No, thank you. Ow. Jeez, I literally rolled into it. And I just did it again. No, thank you. Heal. And then let's get around all these dudes. And they leash, so they won't actually bother us up here, which is helpful.
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle.
Looks like we got a viewer here.
By Lord Godric himself.
Hello, for
you can see
thanks
how
for joining.
things have turned out.
Feel free to leave a message.
The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act.
And,
Foul creatures, as it said. And true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Guess I'm
but whatever you come here to do, take
just gonna
this.
skip the dialogue here because we don't care.
I see.
We're gonna give him
Thank
the
you,
letter,
but I can't, even if they can. To ensure that
and then
if you see Irina, her father.
make sure his dialogue's
If you
exhausted.
see Irina, her father.
And it is. All right. So what do we got down here? All the soldiers are dead, as always. I don't really need to kill these guys, so I'm just gonna skip it for speed of completion here. Up. All right, there we go. And Sight of Grace. Now, I wonder, should I even waste my time getting the talisman that's up on the tower there? It's a dex talisman if I remember correctly, so I think I might just skip it for now. Oh shoot. Ran out of stamina there. And then here. And then here. So we've got upgrade mats on here, and I'm actually going to clear this cave because we're going to have a little bit of fun with this boss. And with these guys, actually. Love the reach. Nice. Oh. Pixel in a dream. Oh my god, how am I missing? Heal, so we don't die to the rat. Okay. Okay, so let's see how much dex we have, because we are gonna kill this boss with this whip if we can wield it. We can wield it. Wicked. So from what I understand, this boss doesn't do well with whips. So I'm gonna equip it. We're gonna two-hand it. We got our Sight of Grace. We don't have enough runes to level, so we're just going to keep on going. And so, from what I understand, Leonine micro staggers from a whip. So I want to test this out and see what it's like. And I think this thing has bleed. No, it doesn't. So let's see how this goes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ow. Micro stagger, micro stagger. Well, that was going to happen. Not a lot of reach there. Yeah, he does micro stagger. So you can cancel attacks? Probably not all of them though, right? So that... Oh, I'm gonna die here. Oh, I don't know how to survive that. Well, that's how I didn't survive that. Good lord. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll try another attempt. And then, I don't know. Do I have any greases? Can I grease this thing? None of those. No. Well, I'm light. So what kind of armor do I have? Not much, right? I guess we'll put this on. We're not going to have much in the way of poise. This is just too heavy. Still too heavy. Oh, it's because I have this on. Here, let's do this. Mid-load? Yeah. All right, let's see how this works out. Fashion souls to the highest degree. For sure. And there we go. Let's try it again. It still knocks him out of a lot of his animations. Like that. Ow. Heal. 1, 2, 3, and stamina. No, didn't get it. Heal. There we go. I should get my souls back, hey? Runes, souls, whatever. It really does knock him out of stuff, though. That's crazy. Ow. Ooh. And 1, 2, 3, and yeah. Oh, that was gonna kill me. I knew it. Whew. I guess I was a little bit too greedy. What kind of ashes of war can we put on this thing? I bet you we can't really put in. Oh, no, that's why I take that. Ashes of War on here. Huh. Determination or sacred. Yeah. I guess we don't really need any of that, hey? Well, we'll do one more with this and maybe try and be a little less greedy. And then if it doesn't work out because I suck, then we'll do it with the big guy. And crazy. I would like my runes back. Oh, and never mind. I didn't need those runes. It's all good. It is all good. So what do you guys think? Should we quit screwing around and just kill this guy? I kind of like knocking him out of some of his animations, so maybe do a couple more. Yeah, let's do a couple more. What do we got? Just knocks him out. Do need my, there we go. Oh, there's death. Oh my god. All right, I think it's time to stop screwing around. What do you guys think? We can do two things here, or well, two things. Where is it? Here? We can do this. Are we still fat load? We definitely are. Now we're mid load. I guess what we can do is like, that's like not upgraded. So let's do fully optimized build, or at least as optimized as we can be at this point. So I'll show you my stats here. So we've got enough to wield the weapon, so 31 strength, off on the right hand side here if you're new to the game. Vigor is only 12, and we got a little bit of dex in an int. And so we're going to use the staff here to send a couple spells down range. Boost with this, and then what do we have here? We have strength knot and some stamina regen. So we'll drink that. We'll golden vow. We'll crack blade. And then let's see how Leonine handles this. So jump attacks, all right? Okay, or not. And poise break? No, next one. There it is. And that's him dead, I bet. Pixel in the dream? No. There you go. Not the hardest boss, but he's very dexterous and he moves around a lot. But baby easy town with the strength build. So we got that. If we want to go back through to our checklist, our next step is to head back to Arena. And if I'm not mistaken, she did. And that cleaver looks awfully familiar, right? Oh, right there. She did, just in case you guys couldn't tell.
Rena, how could this be? My daughter deserves the life I chose, and I'll find the foul wretch. I'll hunt them, rest assured.
All right.
I'll find the foul.
Okay,
I'll hunt
that's
them,
it.
rest assured.
All right, so I guess our next step here is I'm going to go to Coastal Cave. I have enough runes to you know, I might as well do this while I'm here as well. This is what I want here. Look at that. Now I have a flashlight. So that's what I meant by the flashlight before. Anyways. And so the next step on the checklist
You again? I don't
is
want.
Margit. So is this a small shield? It is a small shield. Do I want these upgrade mats? I have 3. I do not want these
done?
upgrade mats. So, Stormhill Shack. I really should have checked before I left there. I'll check here. I think I purchased Perry from Bernie. Ashes of War. On shields. Perry. Okay. So for this boss, I'm gonna get rid of this and we're gonna go yeah, there we go. So we're gonna parry this dude. So if you are a follower of my channel at all, you should see a pretty decent first try of Margit with my primary build. I've had an opportunity to practice him a lot, mostly because I really like the parry mechanic, so I tend to use it a lot. You will see it a lot on this. I'm gonna let her take me to Round Table Hold.
Very well, let my hand.
I do wish this was just a little bit faster. There we go.
You're new from no matter loud. You.
We'll strengthen this to there. We're short runes, hey? Do I want to bring this up to +5? I could, hey? What do we have here? That should be enough to do it. There we go. That's good. So, we're going to go to here. Nice. So we're going to do a few things. Oh my gosh. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And then we're going to fight Margit. Okay. 1, 2. Ooh, that's so much damage. 1, 2. Now, this is going to be second phase.
Well, thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must
Oh, I
truly
missed.
run in thy veins. Time to put these foolish ambitions to rest.
Ooh, fly too close to the sun, hey? Let's try that again. That was awesome, though. We're gonna do this. I don't know why that happened twice. Yeah. I guess I need to do this. Let's try that again. So now he's... Oh. One. Not the best, hey? No. There we go. Missed the parry.
Well, thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
That is not a good fight. There we go.
Put
Death.
these foolish ambitions to rest.
Well, I think we might be getting a little silly here. So I think we'll stop being fancy. Do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. All right. Let's just have a good market fight. Tails fight? No. So let's back away.
Well,
Yeah.
thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Heal?
Put these
Oh my
foolish
gosh.
ambitions to rest.
I really should know better than this. I think the biggest thing that I'm doing, because this is a slower weapon that I'm used to using on these playthroughs, so I can't get greedy and take a swipe in the middle. So parry, parry, and hit. So same thing again. Parry, parry. So this will be second phase. So we'll two-hand. Ready?
Well,
Yeah, there we go.
thou art of passing skill.
And
Warrior blood must truly
Miss.
run in thy veins. Tarnished.
yeah. We'll heal and put read. All right. You can't parry if your shield is not equipped.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
I love this game. If you're playing Elden Ring and you're not having fun because you keep dying, just take a break, because it should be fun. If it's not fun, you're doing it wrong. Okay, let's do things just a little bit better. No crag blade. Knife throws. There we go. That stick just bounced away there. 1, 2. What is he doing? And some time wasting, hey?
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
Sometimes forget his reach. I don't know if I've actually done a parry fight with Margit with an ultra great sword like this. It's definitely a interesting shift on the timing. Like obviously the shield I have is fine. If I had the buckler, the parry timing, it tends to be a little bit easier. Here's the jump. I'm gonna die here. That's all right. 1. Missed the timing on that one. I definitely feel like there's input re when he throws those daggers when you heal.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
Awesome. Kind of feels like a bit of an off day. All right. 1, 2. One. There we go. I feel like I need at least 3 or 4 of those. Come on over here, Margit. There we go. So second phase. We'll give him a chance here. Well.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run. Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
Jesus. So the second phase transition's the tough part, because what happens is he starts to use the faith daggers a little bit more. And you need to get him into a parry loop. And so what I mean by a parry loop is if you parry him once, he'll do another melee attack. See, I screwed it up there. I'll do it again and I'll show you. I'm being stubborn. I could probably just crag blade the crap out of him or something, but I kind of want to have a nice little parry fight, and if it helps someone learn how to parry him as a result, that's good. 1. There we go. And I mistimed it. So we'll be full health. We'll get rid of this thing here. So he's going to wind up. One. There's one. And so now he's going to hit me again. There. So he's going to use his cane. Now he's going to use his cane again. Now that I miss, we're going to run away here because he has a lot of reach here. Let's try it again. What does he have? 1, 2. So let's just know that he's going to do second feint stuff here. We'll Crag Blade.
Thou art of passing skill.
Jump attack.
Warrior blood must
Back away.
run in thy veins. Tarnished.
I screwed up there. So I'm going to heal again. We'll see if we can't get another... No. And stagger? No. I should heal here. I wanted to get a parry there.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
And I just mistimed it. Just mistimed it. Let's do that again. We'll do a little combination. So we'll parry him through the first phase, then we'll Crag Blade, and I won't parry, and we'll get a different result here. There we go. So this will give us an opportunity to parry him again. Here. And there. So this is second phase, so we'll Crag Blade him from here on in. We'll run away, we'll let him do his stuff.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run. Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
I mistimed my Crag Blade there. You know what I'm wondering? Do I have the poise break tier? If I go to my Mix Wondrous Physic and I replace this with, what do I have? HP, enhanced charge attacks. Yeah. I think we could poise break him. There we go. Now we'll do it again. There we go. There we go. See, this is a little bit easier.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
That hurt.
Tarnished.
But now I got him, don't I? I don't even have to be that fancy about it. I'll run away, I'll heal, I'll get some daggers, and he's dead. Boom! There we go. Now we got a talisman pouch. Wicked.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smouldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night.
Margit is dead. So this is the point when we talk to Corin and all that fun stuff. What I'll do in lieu of that, I might do that off camera because, like, how many times do you guys have to listen to dialogue, right? I believe I said I was going to do a little bit of endurance here. So we'll do that. And then, oh, sorry. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... We're going to call it here. But before we do that, what we'll do is I'm going to fight this guy. Mad Tongue Albrick, I believe is his name. So we'll get his gesture. Thank you. Uh-huh. So let's get rid of the possibility of some frost. Ow. Damn. I had to see that coming, hey? Since we got rid of that shield, like we should have some kind of protection, hey? It's not much, but it's something. And I can't get that. I don't know. This isn't protection. This is the interesting thing about Elden Ring. If you were in the middle of getting poise broken and attacked, you couldn't cast a spell, but the NPCs can. So take that what you will. It's obviously not necessarily a complaint. It is what it is. You basically just have to get good. But it means that when it comes to fighting NPCs, you can't get greedy. Yeah. Heal. And you're screwed. We'll just run away here. Heal. Is he going to input read me? No, he's not. You forgot you used your root. One more hit. Thank you. There you go. While we're down here, we might as well grab the Cipher Pata. We don't really need the Cipher Pata because we're not doing a faith run. But if you don't know where it is, it's right here. Well, I think that's probably going to be it for the evening. It's midnight here in Alberta. We had a decent run, so I think we're going to leave it here. Leave any comments or suggestions behind on something you'd like to see. If you've had enough of this beefy weapon, that's completely understandable. And thank you very much for watching.
Hey!
And we'll see you next time.